Hey guys, my name is Cidiac and welcome back to another City Skyline experiment where today we're kind of memeing ourselves. Like, every time I do something City Skylines, my kind of go-to thing is to build a roundabout as the kind of junction or intersection. If you guys are, a long-time subscriber and seen a lot of City Skyline videos, you kind of know that I love roundabouts. You've only got to look at the Falls Town series that we're currently doing right now, and you can tell this boy loves roundabouts. So I kind of thought to myself then, yeah, I will admit, I like roundabouts, but is it possible to build a city only using roundabouts? Now that really interested me. There's a few things to take into account. The default roundabouts in the game are kind of highways. So we're going to be using those, but we're going to upgrade the roads so we can actually build upon them. And I want to see how functional a city would become if it is actually just roundabouts. It's kind of hilarious, isn't it? But we're kind of giving it a go today. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode and want to see more fun City Skyline experiments like this in the future, then make sure you smash that like button down below. If you've got any ideas or kind of, fun things that you maybe want me to try and attempt in the game, let me know in the comment section down below. But we are here, we got a nice big flat place of land we get to use today. And of course, where are they? We have the roundabouts here. There's two sizes. We're going to go for the big boy ones because, we want, the largest space to kind of create our roundabouts on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a roundabout here. And that'll be our first roundabout and the way that we kind of enter into the city. So keep it like this. We kind of just work with it first. And so I'm going to leave this one as the highway that it currently is. Every roundabout off this will be a different, road type. This is just so we can filter the traffic in and out. So boom, 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 boom. And there you go. There you go. So that is the entrance to the city. I mean, I'm going to expect to be a lot of traffic, but at the same time, you never know. Because we're not going to be able to build that many buildings, to be honest, are we? But this is kind of how it's going to work. Drop a roundabout there. Drop a roundabout here. And then we can connect it there. And then we're going to create like a huge grid of these beautiful roundabouts. And then we just have to kind of spend some time to upgrade them to the 6-lane road here. Like that. So we have the building or the zoning option on the roundabout. This is actually going to be pretty fun. I'm quite excited for this. So the more I look at it now, I'm more thinking, should I just take the plunge and just zone this? You know what? I'm gonna. Why not? It's going to be all fun and games to create this pretty cool place. So let's start then with seeing how far we can take these roundabouts being added in. Now, my thought process behind this is we might have a lot of traffic because it's just so many kind of stop and starts in a small space. But then I'm thinking, but then again, it's a roundabout. They're quite fluid. But then I think to myself, yeah, because the roundabout is a highway road. This is no longer a highway road when I finish, kind of upgrading them. But then I think to myself, because there's not that many, or not that much room for zoning, is there going to be a lot of traffic? Now, these are all kind of questions we're going to get answers for as soon as we start building. But I'm trying my best here to squeeze as many in. This is probably the weirdest city that I've ever attempted to build. Look at that. All them roundabouts and I mess up right there. How diddly dare you? Right, boom. Boom. It looks weird. I ain't gonna lie to you, it looks so weird. Right, let's do like little ziggy-zag pans now. Kind of break this up as we continue to build. Look at this beautiful. Beautiful right now, guys. I'm about to say, I couldn't get the in for a second. Now, how much have we, wow, look at that. 3,000, nearly 4,000 in the hole right now from all these roundabouts. I feel like I might run out of money before I get all these roundabouts in. This is definitely interesting. How far we got? Okay, we ain't got far to go right now. It costs me 7,600 per roundabout. Forgetting that we need to kind of upgrade it to the road that we want. And I might do that over time. Does it? If it costs, well, if I have to pay to upgrade them, I will do it over time as we start to build on each roundabout. But this is going to be... Oh, okay, we kind of run out of money. Right, we'll take a loan. We'll take the fat boy loan, the 200,000. Because there's only a couple of roundabouts left to go. Right, now, do I have to pay to upgrade? Yeah, it's not a lot. But we're going to upgrade a few to begin with. That we're going to build upon. Right, we'll go with these for now. Okay, we need to do the water grid quickly. So let's start there. Let's go across to here. Bring it up. So I'm trying to minimize my expenditures to begin with, as I probably do one of the craziest water grids ever. Right, we're going to need water. So we drop the water in there. We're going to need sewage. Now, what's cheaper? Is it cheaper to run this, which does a lot compared to that and that? Has a higher draining capacity. It does cost us a little bit extra money, but we'll go with it. Right, we'll drop you there. Connect you up. Connect you up. Give it a little bit of power. He's got the power. And we'll use our cool little incineration plant to provide us the garbage and power needs. I'm going to place this here because we'll probably have a little bit of industry at the beginning. Right, we got 124,000 remaining. We have 5,000 in the bank a week. We are totally losing right now. I'm going to straight away go for high kind of density residential. And I'm going to zone up to here. Might as well get the paint tool out. Right, we'll go around the whole roundabout here. Nice. Yep. Do this one here. Now, I wonder how much we're going to struggle to try and build up our population. That's going to be also very interesting. So we'll drop a little bit of commercial down there as well. I will do some here, and then pretty much all of this here can be industry. Is it just quick and easy to zone it like that? Right, there we go. Right, where am I missing? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, right. We've got that in. It's a very basic setup to begin with. We should start to see it slowly come together and get built. Now, the garbage plant, of course, is not going to produce power until it starts collecting garbage. Wow, okay, we're now losing 9,000. Not 10,000 a week. This is a lot of road maintenance, isn't it? It's definitely a lot of road maintenance. If I go to the budget, where's the big boy? There. Okay, right, we're going to bring this down as much as possible. Because it is a lot of road maintenance to begin with. Hopefully we can bring that budget down slightly. Is it going to dip? Is it going to fall down? Are you going down? I've halved it. But it's still a lot. It's still a lot. Right, and while we do have the money, why don't I drop a little wind turbine there? Just to slightly give us some power. See us through a little bit. And then hopefully we can start generating some sweet cash money moolah, please. Because we are hemorrhaging money so damn quick right now. It is unreal. Right, we're just kind of waiting for that zone to connect. Any moment now, it should connect. Today, because I am losing so much money. This is going to be a tight game, guys. I can only tell you, this is going to be a super tight game. Right, okay, so are you going to connect the power up anytime soon? It's going to be one of those type of games where we just don't get any power in for ages. Right, we'll kind of do this. Give them a little bit of power to begin with, as they slowly start to get their demands and whatnot. But we're losing so much money. Okay, what we'll do is we'll up the taxes to 12%. So this will help, like, we'll do it every single one of them. This will help us in, like, to maximize the amount of money we're getting from the small zoning that we have at the moment. So, yeah, we've still got room to grow with the zoning. It's now starting to dip down. We're losing now 9,600 a week. We have so many roundabouts. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. But we've got time for it to go down in the hole a bit. We got a couple of more loans that we can take out to get us back into the green to keep the game running. We still have the bailout loan of 50,000 that we can take at some point. But yeah, we've got no industry. Interesting. No industry. This happened before, didn't it? In one of our previous experiments where we just didn't get any industry demand for like ever. It was kind of crazy. So now down to 8,700. These guys don't have much water, so push it up there. We'll continue the zone expansions right now. Or the zoning expansion. So we'll go up to here. It's free to zone. It doesn't cost us any money, which is good. And then just go round. Go round. Nice. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. How much go? We've got room for commercial. So we can still have that get in. But the residential is coming, guys. The residential is coming. We're now down to 8,500 a week. Total debt. It's amazing. It is amazing. Is this producing? Yeah, that's now producing power. So the power situation's all good. So I could get rid of that wind turbine. Try and save a little bit extra cash money moolah a week. Right, we're now into debt, which is okay. It's semi-okay. Oh no, we're not producing power now? What happened? You guys were doing so well. Can we get some more garbage in there, please? Right, we accept the bailout plan. Guys, can you get some more garbage in there, please? You were doing very well. Where's the garbage at? This is what happens when you like have your power dedicated to like garbage production or incineration. Okay, we're now back up and running. We're good. We're Gucci, mate. We're Gucci. Right, okay. So we pretty much got all the zoning done there for the commercial. So let's get some extra now in. So a bit there and a bit there. Nice. Now, while we have the money, right, the one thing that will slow us down eventually is the fact that we won't have any money to put the pipes down for new areas. So if I kind of go up to this point here. Alright, trying to maximize my spending. Right there, ooh, a little bit more. There we go. So I have room for more expansions if I want to go that route. Right, we got the commercial growth now about to kick in. We're now only losing 6,800 a week. Maybe I shouldn't have done so many roundabouts. Because I'm paying for so much infrastructure right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. We just got to wait for the city to eventually build. We can still take out a few more loans. We've still got time for that. There's still 2 more loans to go. So we ain't got to worry too much. So now we've got situations and issues. Oh, because that is just not reaching over whatsoever. Right, give them power. They now have sewage. Good stuff. See? You got a few little tweaks here and there we got to do. Right, okay. I'm going to accept another loan. We'll go for the small one this time. Because it's enough now to give me the wind turbine back. Because it looks like we are going to need it for some type of power. while we wait for a constant supply of garbage to get to the incinerator. But we're down to 6,800 still. We're getting there. Slowly. Slowly, guys. And we might need to take out the extra loan very soon. Now down to 5,800. Okay, it's dropping dramatically. But I'm going to take out that loan now. And then we need to do something that is going to generate us some cash money moolah. And that will be to build a park. Building a park also generates us money. So once we can stabilize the economy almost, then we can just continue with our rapid expansions. Right, so get down to there. So this will be a good point for a park. Cover it all up. And then let's go to the park area here. So City Park. We'll have an entrance there. Oh wait, I completely zoned it wrong, haven't I? I always forget that you've got to place down the entrance first. And I'm using completely the wrong thingy-mabooty. Right, there we go. Kind of get it all in. Use the big one. Right, do that. It's easy to do it like this. What am I doing? God damn it, Seniac. Can you not? This is like the third time you've now had to zone. Right, try and get to touching the road so we can get some of like the gate and stuff on. So we need a couple of side entrances now. One there, and one there. There we go, just get those little paths in. Just going to drop a few things in to make this place desirable. And that they want to go here. There we go. And then the price of this place. Charge maximum rate. And then hopefully we start to see some peeps using it. And going in it. There we go. We got one person enter in there. Just give them time to slightly like make their way over there and actually enter that place. For money to start being generated. There we go. We're already into profit, so that's only going to help us out. It's only going to help us out. Okay, so zoning then. We probably want to get a few more little bits and bobs for zoning. So we get some more commercial here. Added in. Nice little commercial section of the profits. We're now down to 4,600. We're losing a week, guys. We're getting there. Can we even it out before we go back into debt? I don't know. I don't know. Right, we're going to take a few more commercial expansions. Everything else is going to be residential. And we're still waiting for industry to turn up. It's like it doesn't want to wake up today. Where is the industry? It's slightly annoying, isn't it? It's very annoying, if anything, that we have no industry at the moment. And we've got like, we need policing. We need death care. We need all this stuff that, again, we still can't get in. Until the city is turning a sweet, sweet profit. Right, how the park doing? Ooh, nice. 780 income. Which brings us down to 2,600. We're now losing a week. We're getting somewhere, guys. We're definitely getting somewhere. We are definitely getting somewhere. It's going to take us some time, though. But we're about to cross that magic mark. Where we are literally about to make profit. Because we're now at 1,500 we're losing a week. We're going to get there, guys. We might just start turning a profit before we go into debt. We can only pray. We just need the rest of these buildings to get their booties into the city. That is what we need right now. How far does the water go? Okay, it still continues to go. So I can get more commercial in. Because we do have a nice chunky demand for it. There we go. So we can satisfy that demand. Again, 900 a week, we're now losing 800 a week. We're getting somewhere. We're going to turn a profit, guys. We're going to turn a profit. considering we were 10,000 a week in debt, we're doing pretty well. Right, now we're kind of losing a little bit of money right now. What happened? I can't wait till this gets to the next stage when we can end up the amount of money we charge for people to enter the park. So policing looks like it's going to be an issue very soon. So, is there a tiny police station I can get in? 12,000. Do I risk it? I mean, it's gonna help us out. It's gonna help us out by kind of giving them that police kind of need there. Which once set up, we should generate more money. 900 we're now losing. 800 now losing. It's kind of floating around, isn't it? Now the Strawberry Hill can generate us a little bit extra cash. Now down to 700 that we're losing. 500 that we're... 400! Oh, wow! It dropped down big time there, guys. We're about to turn a profit. For the first time ever, we're now making profit! And hopefully this can continue so we can create the world's best roundabout city you have ever seen. And probably the only roundabout city you've ever seen as well. This is so damn cool. Look at the beauty we have with expansions right now. I added 2 new kind of in and out ways or kind of intersections to the highway just to fill the traffic a little bit even, because it takes a lot to get to the kind of new areas all the way in the distance. We have a few little issues here and there, a few little teething problems. Not enough workers in some of the buildings. So these guys are complaining about policing issues, but it is a long way away from the police station that we originally placed down. So it's understandable. But I've kind of upgraded a ton of roads. So we've got room for loads of expansions. Got a little bit of water down too, so we can keep it going. Now, we seem to have quite a high commercial demand, considering that we don't have the residents to work in these buildings. So that's quite interesting to see that. I'm going to get some more industry down. I'll place some offices down too, which is really good. Oh, it's the offices that are complaining about the workers. Gotcha, okay. Well, anyway, I want to place down some more residential. So if we kind of take it from here, and then we're going to drag it and drop. We're going to do 2 sections of it. So up to there is good, but... And we'll just get rid of what we don't need. So we create this big residential buffer zone. And then put commercial and industry on the opposite side of it. And just get rid of these little gaps there, as we don't want those there, because they can be used for other stuff, other zone areas, like the commercial or the industry. So get rid by. Right, there you go. It's actually, turned out to prove pretty decent. We've got nearly 10,000 residents in. We've making nearly 6,000 a week profit. I mean, we are making a lot of profit, and that's because I don't have any of the services that I should have in at the moment. So once we start adding the services and the education stuff, then we're going to lose all of our profit. So I'm just kind of trying to hold out as much as I can, just try and get as much money saved up as I can. So we now should see a bigger residential boost come in with all these new buildings being dropped down. But we need to create more of a buzz for the residential boost. I think I'm just going to actually just take the plunge and drop down some of their needs. So if I get like the big enforcer tower and drop that here. Now granted it's not going to have the power just yet, but the big boy enforcer tower is now in, ready to fight crime. We get the big Detroit fire station too. We'll kind of get it opposite it. We get it there. Again, these guys need power. They eventually build over to it and connect up to it, so it's all good. So we now just dropped down to 2,200. 1,700. Whoa! Our profit is dropping. 1,300. How much is it going to drop down by? Why is it dropping so much? I mean, they are very, very high maintenance buildings. You got to pay a lot to keep those guys running. So really, we should be thinking about getting the power all hooked up to those guys, because they're going to give us some huge boosts to the economy. So we'll just give it some time. I ain't going to force it. Let them... Oh, there we go. It's connected. Sweet, mate. Which is going to give us a nice little boost for the whole of this area over here and all around it. And just kind of play with our demands in general. Because we have the services for it. But again, it's just on that waiting, grind again. Waiting for the money to build up. Waiting for the buildings to get built. It's going to take its sweet, sweet time. But we will get there. We will get there. It's going to be amazing. Because we are building a huge roundabout city. So around about this time, like the Joker just made there, we're going to think about adding in some education too. Start educating the peeps before we can drop down some high density commercial. Yep, I said it. So let's think about that then. So 10,000 elementary school. There's a lot of residential over here and over here. So I'll kind of drop it over here. So can I get it on the roundabout? No. Okay, we'll get it there. Boom. Our first elementary school. And how many people are going to it? We've filled capacity straight away. But now we can hopefully start putting a dent. Oh, we need some water up there. Yeah. Hopefully we can start putting a dent in the education needs. So bring that all the way out. They've all got water. Good stuff. So we'll just see how things now go. Before we do kind of go on that little sweet little grind. Unemployment. Apparently unemployment's at 25%. Now, I think that's one, it's down to the fact that those offices are screaming for like workers. Yeah, they're screaming for workers, but it's like they're not educated enough to go in there. Let's be honest, guys. We got a dumb population right now. But we see how things go. Making the good money. Might have to zone some commercial down. How far does that water go? Okay, so we need to kind of bulk it up a bit. We kind of want to get it up to that next island, almost. So drop that down to where we at now with the zoning. Right, one more would be good, but we don't have the money. So we'll let it roll. See how things progress. And just hope and pray we just don't go into debt, because I don't think we could recover. I think roundabout cities are the future. They are so cool, so amazing. And the flow of traffic is pretty decent. It is pretty decent. And it's looking pretty amazing. We've kind of fully built the city up to its limits with the road that we do have, which is quite cool. Because technically this is a roundabout city, but we've created like a small rectangle city. It's weird. It's like circles in rectangles. Now we have a lot of traffic kind of leading up to it, as you can now see, trying to move in with the big expansions that we've just had going on. But it flows in fine. There's no hold-ups. They're all kind of just going in the same kind of direction. It might be worth, removing some traffic lights in some areas, but then again, it will eventually pass all the traffic. How's this middle one? This middle one's holding up pretty good. Not too bad. And I'll take it this one's pretty bad too, yeah. Only a little build up to here now, as you can see it all flowing in. It flows in fine. It disperses in the directions that it needs to go. What's our demands like? So we've got a little bit of residential demand and industrial demand. We've now got the city up to 40,000 residents, which is kind of crazy. We need a lot of educated citizens at this point. So the education needs at the moment, it's only 3% educated. That one elementary school that we dropped, it's trying so hard, guys, but it's just not going to happen, is it? It's just not going to happen. So we're going to have to place down our own schools and stuff now. Let's just place more of them in. More. 4 days. Try and get that capacity for it up. So what's capacity at 3,900. Right, there we go. 4,200 is going to be at this point. Bam. I think that's fairly a good amount. I'm not going to go all the way up to the high demand, because that is very high demand. High school, we're going to need some of these bad boys in. So one there. One there. We're just going to kind of fill it all up, haven't we? Right, so we now take a look at it. We've got the elementary school demand pretty high. The supply for it, or the capacity of it, is not as high, but it's only high because the amount of new residents that just moved in. We got high school looking pretty good. And we got university just dropped in too. Capacity of that is pretty damn sweet. So now they should get educated over time. We need some more deaf care in the place, in the biz, in the city. So I'll drop that down again every so often. Have I got enough money for it? Damn, I can place 2 down? Right, we get another one over here. There we go. So 3 extra crematoriums now just thrown in. And it's just kind of a waiting game now for the city to kind of progress a little further. Let a few more stuff happens. Oh, what was here that's now kind of not here? Oh, the high density commercial. There we go. So everyone's kind of, the traffic's kind of died down there. It's always going to be quite strong here because, you know, it's the only entry point from this side of the city. So we're going to have a little bit of death going on right now, but the crematorium should be able to handle it once they get to and from the areas. We got good connections. It's all just roundabouts to and from the areas, which is pretty dope. Few sick citizens. We don't have any healthcare, do we? We don't have any of that. So I'm thinking we're going to save up for the Life Center Hospital, or maybe we go, where's that big boy one? No, the Metropolitan. Which one's got the high capacity? Is it the Life Center one? No, the City Hospital here, 90,000 we need. Has a 1,200 patient capacity. What's our sick citizens? Wow! We got a lot of sick citizens. A lot of them. Right, we'll try and save the money to get the big boy hospital. Because it's going to be worth it. With the amount of citizens that we have sick, that has the capacity for it, rather than just treating half of them. We can do them all at once. So yeah, we're up to nearly 44,000 residents in the city. It's kind of crazy. It's just that kind of waiting game now, just to educate them enough so they can take the new jobs. Unemployment's only at 5%, which is, again, ridiculously good, considering we've got a lot of jobs that need educated citizens, and we've got this whole commercial district here that still needs to be built, which is also going to provide so many more jobs. So it's actually pretty good. I highly recommend building the Roundabout city. We just got a few little issues, a few little teething problems at the moment, but with time that should get sorted out. It should get sorted out. But we're not far off now getting the Life Center Hospital in. We've got, in terms of, which one is it? This one again? No, it's the City Hospital I want, isn't it? Yeah. So we've got 1,000 sick residents. Can I squeeze it in anywhere up here? Boom. Right there. That's going to make a lot of people very, very happy. And we should see, a lot of ambulances now come out of it. So, yeah, look, almost all 40 ambulances are pretty much now coming out. There we go. To get everybody, bring to the hospital and cure them. It's kind of crazy. What about the death care situation? See, we've only got 100 dead bodies out of 400 capacity, and it just kind of looks a lot worse than what it is when you view it from the top view up there. But with a little bit of time, a little bit of magic, we should be able to solve it. More high-density commercial up here too. Oh, we got sewage issues? Yes, I've already got an extra one in these basins, but it looks like we're going to need another one then. So I'll drop this one here. I'll drop 2 in, to be on the safe side. There we go. Connect that one up. Connect that up. Fine. Water's all good. Should be all still good with that. It's not too shabby, guys. It's not too shabby. We just need to educate the peeps. We got 1% well-educated, 21% educated. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there to have enough educated workers for these buildings. And we're making 19,000 a week profit, which is also crazy. Are we now below 1,000? No, 6 citizens. It's still above 1,000. So that's just, again, also it's going to take time before we can start healing them. But they got a good kind of range for the hospital. No, ambulances are dispatching. Ambulances are arriving with patients. So it's a big turnaround here. It's going to be a busy hospital. There's a lot of people just chilling over here. He's just visiting. He's just checking the place out, I assume. Okay, all good stuff. Right, we'll just let the city educate itself, find its feet of where it is in the world. And I assume we're going to pass the 50,000 residents population mark very soon as well, which is quite cool to see. So we'll just kind of see how it goes. I'm very impressed with the Roundabout City. The beautiful Roundabout City has grew to 64,000 residents in total, and it's still continuing to grow. I haven't done any extra zoning. It's just now the buildings are starting to upgrade, which is bringing a ton of brand new population. Well, damn, boy. I wonder when it's going to end. I have no idea. So the only few issues and complaints that we now have is not enough educated workers, but you can see all the little nooks and crannies are now filled up. So those educated workers have gone to other jobs in other areas, which is fine. Education levels right now, damn, 47% uneducated. But that's down to the fact that we just have so many new residents continually arriving, and they're all uneducated. So that's going to be quite a hard thing to bring that stat down until the city levels out. But 37% educated, 15% well educated, and I'm so surprised that no one's highly educated just yet with the kind of university stuff we have going down. I've got an extra one down as well to kind of handle the capacity, and still nobody is highly educated. It's crazy. But look at how good the Roundabout City is. Let's take a look at some stats then to see what happens with this Roundabout City. So power's good, water's good, garbage is good. Education, it's on the way there. Happiness, everybody happy, apart from the guys who live on the edge of the industrial area. Healthcare wise, we're now down below 1,006 citizens. Okay, now we're back over 1,000. Now we're down below. So, okay, then we're back above. And we're about to go down, down below again, and we're about to go back above. But every time it goes above, I'm about to say it's going down. I mean, we've only got one hospital in. Maybe we need a little bit more healthcare, but it is what it is. Death care is pretty good too. We got a capacity of 420 blaze it, and you get it because it's a crematorium, burns bodies. Oh dear God, Cynic, what a joke are you making right now? Levels, wind. I mean, some of these don't really matter, but this is the traffic. Have you ever seen a city so compact as this is in one area, with a population of nearly 70,000? Have a traffic overflow like this? That's pretty good, and that's all down to the fact that we got some sweet roundabouts. And look at the pollution too. We don't really have high pollution. We don't think of much industry, but what's the noise pollution like? Ooh. It's as you expect, really. Fire coverage, semi-good. Police coverage, decent. We have no public transport. Unemployment is at 22%, but we got to grind out those education needs for a lot of people because the jobs are there. You see, we've got an extra 1,000 jobs for them to take up. It's just they need to get educated to take them up, really. What else we got as well? Land value is averaging $22. Not great. It's definitely not great. Strawberry Hill is actually a 5-star area too. So we got loads of natural resources, but that's kind of stuff we don't need to know. Tourists, whatnot. It's all good. It's all good. How much is Strawberry Hill making us? Ooh, 2,200 a week. Damn, son. That's some pretty sweet profit right there. We've got a few tall buildings, and by tall buildings, that's the Enforcer Tower, so it's not a tall building. It's just a big police station we added in. But is anybody highly educated yet? Yes! We've got 1% highly educated. Wow. It's now gone down to 42% uneducated. So it's slowly starting to come down. Look at the amount of schools that I have in, just to satisfy the demand. Same with high schools and university. And look at that, we're making nearly 50,000 a week profit. And I've got so many services and schools in as well. It's kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. What's even more crazier is we're going to break 70,000 population, guys. This city has been a huge success. As weird as it is, guys, it has been a huge success. And this is where we're going to end it. So my addiction for roundabouts does not end here. I built a fully functional city on roundabouts. Feels good, guys. It legit feels good. So if you enjoyed this, make sure you smash that like button down below. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.